morning. My name is Peter Pennington. I am the Regional Director of Business Development for Mount Regis Center, located in Salem, Virginia. We are a substance use disorder facility, have been operating since 1947, providing alcohol and drug treatment for individuals in the area, around Virginia, even into North Carolina and Washington, D.C. I want to take this opportunity to thank Roads to Recovery for allowing us to speak with you today. We love our collaboration with Roads to Recovery. Sandy Cannell and all of her team has been fantastic in coordinating care with us. I want to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about Mount Regis Center and the services that we do provide. We offer a 5-week treatment program that does include a medical detox if needed. We do detox for alcohol and benzos as well as opiates. We do provide clinical treatment throughout the whole program, including our residential treatment. After that, as well as the partial hospital level of care with off-site apartments. The goal in this is to help people recover and begin the recovery from substance use disorders. People that require that medical detox portion where they're sick from not having that drug that they need and they're dependent on it. We can help them get off that and curb that while having the clinical help, the social support systems, and programs of treatment with our classes that we offer while they're here. We do small process groups in the morning, a lot of the emotional things. We have crisis and trauma tracks. We have co-occurring tracks for people dealing with depression, anxiety, borderline personality disorder, and the like. We have a relapse prevention track for the people that continuously return to use and can't get through that. And we also have a young adult track here for the 18 to 27-year-olds that are in that after high school, not quite into life and understanding what that is and the issues that deal with that. Our afternoon groups that meet until 5 o'clock in the afternoon are educational, everything from introducing them to 12-step groups, understanding what cognitive behavior therapies are. We do also bring in experiential therapy. We've done some survival treks. Without COVID, we go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week as well. We are providing a safe environment for COVID right now, and that's something I would like to show you as we take a virtual tour of Mount Regis Center, show you what we are, what we do, and how you can get in touch with us and help. I'd like to welcome you to our nurses station, which is right in the middle hub of Mount Regis Center. We do have 48 beds. That includes a medical detox if needed. We usually have half of our clients using some kind of medication to help them get through their withdrawals. So we have 2 windows here for them to be able to see the nurses. It's always open because we are open 24 hours a day. They get their vitals checked at least once a day. Right now with COVID precautions, we've not had any COVID positive cases as of yet. We are screening our clients 4 times a day for temperature checks and making sure that they're safe. We also have a lengthy preliminary screen up front, including medical records if needed, and have them being sent out for testing if they have any symptoms of COVID whatsoever. But this is available to everyone around the facility. We do have large groups and things, but as the patient rooms are down the hallways, this is an easily accessible area for them all around with 2 different medication windows and 2 different tech stations to provide that extra support that they need. Even after a medical detox, if they do need to see the doctor for any potential medication changes or not feeling well, or even looking into other medications on the back end to help them from cravings, they can see the doctor here every day and get the medical part that they need here while they do get the clinical piece of this as well. I would like to welcome you now to one of our clinicians' office. Jess has graciously agreed to let her sit in our office for a little while. We do have 6 primary counselors here that have caseloads. With 68 clients here, the caseload does not go above 12. We like that because we need that small group process interactions that the clinical team has for clients. When you're dealing with people that have suffering issues such as depression and anxiety, the individual counseling is a great time to work through that. Substance use disorder empirical evidence has said that small group processes tend to work more effectively, especially at the beginning of treatment for clients that we serve. So we have modeled our treatment 7 days a week, every day, beginning in the morning with small process groups. Now, every day, the counselor either meets with their own small group of clients that they have on their caseload, or we have 4 different specialty tracks that they can also be a part of. As I mentioned earlier, our young adult track, the co-occurring track, our crisis and trauma track, as well as our relapse prevention track. So the clients coming in tell us what they want to work on and what they want to have as part of their treatment plan, and we identify that as part of that going through, in addition with their medical needs that they have here. So the counseling offices have their own private offices. We do individual counseling once a week using motivational interviewing helping them along the process of the stage of change to see how they can get to hopefully the actions phase of change where they can begin to implement the tools they've learned in treatment along their road of recovery. We also can contact referral sources if needed, provide them with weekly updates or anything they need. Any court cases that are coming up, because we do have some legal issues here that happen. Any employment issues that are going on, having FMLA paperwork, short-term disability, so they can hold their job while they're getting treatment. We are considered a hospital setting, a residential treatment type setting where it is medically necessary for them to be here. So if they can hold their job down while they are able to conduct treatment here. We also offer family education programs. Currently, it's all virtual right now with the COVID precautions that are out. But usually every Friday, we have family that comes to have a family program of 8 hours to help them understand what problems are happening in the family dynamic. This is a family disease. What supportive is versus what is enabling. What the family can do to support the client while they're walking their own road of recovery. Introducing them to 12-step support groups such as Al-Anon and Families Anonymous so that this family can start to heal and recover while the client's recovering here. We also do family and group sessions, small groups in here for clients as well, working with the counselor and the spouse or the mom and the dad to really help them prepare themselves for this lifelong process of recovery. We also have recovery planners who meet with the counselors and the clients about recovery planning. What is your discharge plan going to look like? Are you going to be on anti-craving medications to really help you? What level of care is best going to suit your needs best? Is it going to be an intensive outpatient program? Is it going to be sober living? What can you do? Are you going to be working? Can you take off work? So we really work with the client from admission all the way through discharge, discussing how their program is going to look, what their treatment plan is going to look like, what changes need to be made through this, and what each specific client needs on their own individual treatment as they go through this journey of recovery. We're going to finish the tour outside, out back. We do have outside seating for people to come out here in between groups. We do allow smoking on the facility. Although we don't condone smoking, it is one thing at a time kind of thing. They're already dealing with so many issues coming in physically, emotionally, mentally. Sometimes that can provide a little bit of for them in between groups and at night. We do allow them to bring other things from home, such as guitars, keyboards, things like that. Very talented people. They come out here in the evening around the fire pit and play guitar and sing and just chit chat and have some fun. Learning how to have fun is very important in early recovery. We do have basketball goals here, bocce courts, so they can hang out. We even have the places where they can throw baseball or football while they're out here as well. Some of the experiential activities I told about, like going to the gym. We had done equine therapy in the past, AccuDetox, any other therapies we can bring in, music therapy, art therapy, to help them along their way. And as we get to the back of this and we understand that this is just the beginning of the road for them, I mentioned the recovery planning that they have a long journey ahead of them. This is just the beginning of treatment for them of recovery. We've spent a lot of resources in the business development department building close relationships with people outside of here across Virginia, North Carolina, and all across the nation, finding the next best level of care with them. This is how we got involved with Roads to Recovery and supporting them on their mission as they help people in treatment and in recovery in nearby Lynchburg. So I wanted to thank you for the tour and thank you for listening to what Mount Regis has. If you'd like to call us, our admissions team is available 24 hours a day at 540-389-4761. And just push option 1. You'll speak to someone anytime you call. Thank you, and I bless you on your journey.
On behalf of Roads to Recovery, we want to thank Peter and Mount Regis for all of their support for everything we've ever done at Roads to Recovery. And we want to tell everyone what a wonderful partner you are, and that we hope that everybody will refer their folks who need treatment to Mount Regis Center. Thank you so much.